Well, we're off to JNS to see if we can turn this Keto Typhoon water leaky jacket back in. So, join me on the ride. The Ghost Drift camera didn't like the wet either today, so that stopped wanting to be a camera. But you know, these things happen. Thank goodness for big bowls of rice to put stuff in. Anyway, let's go. Now then, in front of this car is a big 4x4, you know, one of them big ones with the big tires and the winch. And he's right up the jacksie of the other car in front of him. So I'm thinking this is going to be, oh, he's going for it, fair dues. Crack on, son. One life, live it, and all that. Nothing in that lay-by. So let's get after it. Now, what follows is what you got to look out for. Watch the 4x4. Watch the central lines in the road. Okay, straddle. Now imagine your bike coming the other way. Sorry about the wind noise and stuff and the, you know, they're being filmed on the potato. Straddle. Straddling again. Straddle, straddle, real straddle, oncoming vehicle, straddle the car, straddle the white line. A bit more straddling, you know. You got an off-road vehicle, sunshine, don't worry about the verge on the left. Anyway, I start having issues with the old SatNav about this point, so I go the wrong direction. Which is probably lucky for him, or lucky for me. These things happen for a reason. Anyway, I've gone wrong. Right, so we're back here again. This time I'll go in the right direction, but my SatNav is still giving me some problems. It's not finding satellites, it must be something near the rain or something. Anyway, watch out for slippy roundabouts. Bit of wheel spin on the exit there. Nothing to worry about. Right. SatNav's telling me to go first left at the next roundabout. So, what do? I go first exit, the damn thing isn't keeping up, so now I'm cross. And when you cross, you get a lot of wheel spin. So that's something else to be wary of. Right, better turn round. Can't you turn at these traffic lights? Doesn't mention anything about turning right and then doing a U-turn. But look at the difference in this grip on the tarmac. Same amount of acceleration. And we can put the power down. Strange. Right, here we are. Here's JNS. Right, I'm cross, I'm wet, I'm soaked through. Let's go and have a chat to them. Back in a minute. Nice people in JNS. They said, no problem, bring your jacket back tomorrow with your receipt and you can have a refund. Hats off to them. Very good indeed. So, a little bit calmer now, we'll head for home. Right, a tiny van in the distance. Target acquired. so just coming into this corner. Slight wet still, a bit patchy, a bit damp. Don't know what's around the corner, so just rolling off a little bit till we can see. There's the van still ahead of us. And we're fairly familiar with this road. Doesn't mean we know it, just means we know which way the corners go. But we know it gets a bit narrow up here, so we wanted to get the van on this wide bit, but we didn't get there. Never mind. He's using up as much road as you can, and so of the other side as well. So inside view, yeah, he's over the white line a bit. Let's get a better view. Stay back so we can see. There's an overtake. He's crouching on my side. Give him a beep. Get over. Then give him a nice big thank you wave. Nothing intentional on that beep, just letting him know I'm there. So now we can just roll into these corners nicely. Looking up ahead, we can cross them off if we need to. Mind the puddles. Over to the left, the right hander. Mind that junction. Bearing in mind it's narrow, and cars like to stay on both sides of the road. And we'll come up behind this here Porsche, red thing, whatever. Right, let's go. Go and visit the Shire Horses down here on the left. Not the Shire Horses, the band, but the you know, the big things. Fluffy feet, pull plows, you know the ones. Taste like chicken. Right, let's go off-road. So, goes through a little village here, and found this little lane. Not been down here before. Looks very farmerish and very quiet. So, it's often nice to find a road that's off the beaten track that you didn't know existed, but it's, you know, it's a little old B road this, you would never go down it on the map normally. But we've got a nice view around the corner here. This is offside and don't really like it very much. Choose a space to come in where you're not going to upset oncoming cars if anybody comes round. And then we can crack on again. A few puddles about still. Target acquired. Let's just see where the road opens up. We might just be able to nip and overtake in. Got the inside view. Still got the inside view. Some corners coming round. We're looking up over the hedges to see where the corners are going. We're also making use of the old SatNav. That tells you where junctions might be coming up and sharp corners and that sort of thing. Gives you an early warning. You know, use it. It's like another pair of eyes. Got the hazard lines in the middle of the road. There's the junction. Another car there, another junction there where we have got some lines. SatNav tells us there's no more junctions, so now we can get out and have a look. We're just biding our time a little bit. Lots of farms around. Farms mean muck and bullets on the road normally, on the wet. They might be in the fields, they might have spread some mud all over the road, so being a bit cautious, you know. Okay, let's get out and have a look. Nothing coming, no gates, no tractors, no nothing. Let's go. Use the slow signs in the road. Use the telegraph poles for your corner sharpness. Tip in and go again. Feed the power on nice and steady. We don't want any wheel spins now, do we? Now, the road is fairly chopped up. I don't know if it's going to be coming through very much on the video, but it's, you know, it's designed for Farmer 1 cow, and I expect farmers now got 400 horsepower tractors with 20-ton trailers behind it. The road's not making, the road's not enjoying it. So just tipping in, waiting for the corners to open up, then off we go again. I've moved where the microphone is on the bike camera, so that's where we get a bit of wind noise. I have to move it somewhere else. Okay, junction coming up. Check left, check right. Let's go. Nice and steady, bit damp underfoot. There we're away. Straighten the corners out nicely. Big barn up there. Might be a gateway, might be an entrance. We're looking around, we're looking at the hedges. We can straighten this road out now. We've got a nice straight view across. Hedge to hedge. Keeps the bike upright, keeps it stable. Then nicely down to the limit. Staying it nice and wide because cars come around corners, big trucks, tractors come around corners and vans and stuff. We've got another car going away from us up ahead there. Just nice and steady through this little village here. A few cars, a few houses. Just picking our way through. See the other side of those lights, so there's no problem there at all. Pretty bumpy, pretty muddy. We'll just bide our time and then see how we get on, whilst enjoying the countryside, you know. Never been down this road before, well, not like I remember. Well, I have been down it, you know, but not for years. I keep forgetting it's here, and it's quite a nice little back lane. Sort of runs parallel to the main road, which is just always jammed solid, so we might be using this one a bit more in the future. S-bend sign, staggered junction sign. Keep your eyes peeled for signage. They tell you exactly what's going on. A few puddles about still. Splish through them. Taking that nice central position so we can see past the car ahead of us, and keeping out away of all the puddles and muck on the left-hand side of the road. There's our national speed limit sign. Thank you very much. Oncoming car after that one. We'll just creep past. Road again is pretty chopped up. Oncoming vehicles might be in the middle of the road because of the puddles that they're looking for. Pretty muddy. Just pick a line and stick to it. More of a road for, you know, a GS or a CRF300. Sort of road that Nora really likes. What is it with the state roads these days? Are they ever going to get any better, do you think? Do you think some point they're going to say, do you know what? Let's pour some money into roads. You know, it's time they all had a good upgrade. I'm not convinced that'll happen. Bridge. Don't rev bomb, don't rev bomb. Good lad. Narrow bridge. Consider use of the horn. But we had a car just going up over ahead of us, or that van thing, so he was going to be a blocker. Off you go. And round we go. Keep it over. Out the way of the oncoming vehicles. Don't cut corners. You don't know what's round them. Opens up. Off we go. Waiting for that limit point of vision to open up. There it is. And to the next one. Big chevron signs. That's going to be a sharp one. On to the next one. There we go. Still a bit slippy, but not as bad as you think it is. It's all in your head, most of it. But a nice run out through the trees. So we'll definitely be coming this way again, because it makes a nice change. You have got to pick your lines a little bit though, because you can see how many potholes there are and how much mud's about. Looking right up ahead and then sort of casting the best line back down, that's doesn't mean you're going to have to weave around a lot. So you're sort of balancing that best line with the least bumpiest, it's got the most grip, out of the way of all the muck and bullets. Sometimes it can be a challenge. Another little bridge there. When you see a chevron sign for the other vehicles, you know it's going to be a fairly tight corner. So you're just trying to spot all these clues all the time. The more clues you can pick up, the more time you've got to plan what you're going to do, and the less of a panic it is when you get there. Okay, tagged on behind a couple of cars, which is fine. There's a little red one peeping out there, look. Out you come. No bother at all. Right then. Keep your eye on that car there. Can you see that one? Keep your eyes peeled. Never get yourself up the inside of a car because... whoop, round they go. If you were thinking about going up the inside of that and going straight on, you would have been knocked off. Right. It's always a little bit busy up around here, so a bit of, we're not going to call it filtering. Oh yeah, by the way, blue car, put some brake lights in your car. How do people drive with no brake lights? The little tiny top high level brake lights working, but nothing else. Absolutely ridiculous. 6 points right there. Anyway, got me landing spot sorted. The next one. What do you know about zigzags, folks? Yeah, that's right. You can't overtake the car that's closest to the line. Right, we'll choose the line of least resistance here. Car coming round. We'll sneak out on the inside and sneak round the back of that one. And now we'll sneak around here. And now we want to make a bit more progress. The old pickup there is... he's moved over a little bit. I'm thinking, is he trying to block me there? I'm moving over to the left so I get an earlier view of anything coming down. Car on the labour on the left there seems to be stopped. Where are that? Now the pickup's still on my side. Now he's moved over. So he knows I'm there. So let's go. Just trying to avoid the white line here because it's, you know, it's like half a baseball bat. It's had so much paint on it. And then Pick your landing spot again, ready for the next roundabout. 2 lanes onto this one, 1 lane off. Patience, wait until the car ahead of you's decided where they're going to go. If you watch, you can tell. Ready? Waiting, right, he's going left. Now we can go. Now, bike coming round, could have gone, but planned a stop, but looked to go. Horse box, don't want to scare the horses, so we'll just ease out past this one. Nice and steady. Ease back in again, and away. Got a big pile of parked cars up ahead. Bit more of a overtake filtering opportunity coming up. We'll use the bike lane in the middle, but we're not going to overtake on the zigzags because not allowed to. The red car just behind us pulled in first, he knows we're there. Can't overtake now, can't overtake now, can't overtake now. Now we can. Read your highway code, folks. Read your highway code. Watch out for that blue Mini. Not a problem at all. We saw it. And off we go.